The types of bonds that drive success in a sports team bears a remarkable resemblance to the incredibly precious part of life for each of us: family. Trust, loyalty, and tradition all matter much the same in the brotherhood of a locker room. Coaches and leaders harness these motivating factors and translate them into success in the game. The idea that the Toronto Rock family ends in the locker room would be an inaccurate assumption. The roster is only one limb of our family tree. Under the canopy resides generations of alumni, staff, and fans of all ages, including a pair of kids who were officially adopted that have built an indestructible family alliance.
Toronto Rock hoping to keep a good thing going Saturday night at First Ontario as they take a 4-game winning streak into the matchup against the New York Riptides, which also happens to be Kids Night. Lots more on that in a second, but happy to have Corey Small, who is making his More Than Live debut just like he has with the Rock this season, which is your 12th in the NLL, so that's cool. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Good, buddy.
My in-laws coming to games, my dad coming to game, my wife, nieces, brother. Yeah, it's a great experience to get the whole family out, and they feel more involved in the season and more involved in the sport when they're around.
So if I gave you this ball and you're aiming for the camera, you wouldn't not hit the camera?
This one right here? Oh yeah, I can hit that for sure.
So we won't do that, but we will get you set for Kids Night, which happens.
It's so funny. So my mother-in-law watches all the time.
Oh yay! Oh, we should have given her a shout out, man.
Yeah. She was like, she's like, when I got traded or when I signed with Toronto Rock, she's like, "Are you gonna be on CHCH?"
Oh no! Oh shoot!
So yeah.
Yes, you made it. You're finally on CHCH Morning Live. Way to go!
Already made it.
Way to go, man. Nice meeting you, man. Thanks, buddy. Really good stuff. Keep up.
We talked about being on a little bit of a good run here, and they're like, "Oh, tonight could be a trap game." And I'm sure you hear that from time to time in sports and stuff like that. But I don't believe in that. All right, and there's a couple of reasons why. Because I think, if it ends up being a game like that, one, that's disrespectful to your opponent. We respect everybody who we're playing, right? But bigger than that, that's a great big you to you guys. It's a you to what you guys have done since December 17th on and off the floor. All right? If anybody thinks that it's going to take anything other than our best here tonight, that's just selling yourself short, and that's not what we're about. So the trap game. There's no trap games. We know better than anyone. If we're not at our best, what can happen? All right? Coaches coach. We prepare you. We coach you. Players win games. This game is in your hands. All right? You control the outcome out here tonight. Go out, be at your best, and win the game. Let's go.
Right off the hop, come on. Yeah. Gotta aim for the top like. Hold up. Yeah, I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the smoke, but I know when the dust settles that I'm in my element. It's evident that there's levels to the game.
Small, having a big first half already. Swings one over. That trickles through for Keogh. Corey Small shoots and scores. Small having a big first half. Playing just over 19 minutes. His hammers tests the hook away. And he's saying that one crossed the line.
After review, the ball crosses the line completely. We have a good goal.
Like this, and you're in your element with a fire like this, and they hoping you fall and they praying you miss, but it's all in the risk. I got you with the switch, you know.
The second quarter comes to a close with the Rock leading 9-6, but the Riptide hanging around.
Everyone yeah, we're gonna go. You guys have earned that. We got the green light. But at 9-4, there's times when we need to pull it out and slow that game down. Get the ball to our offense, which has been pretty good. You're the better team. You just make sure you're the better team in the first 5 to 10 minutes here, and you get the separation back. Just don't around. Let's go here.
Turn up the dial. Step on their throats here. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Out of the half, The Rock leading the Riptide 9-6 on this NLL Game of the Week.
Following God and you grinding, you do as you told. I don't work to make you like me, but I'm
Keogh scores! Steve Keogh with a rocket to the top corner. Dawson down the man, scores! What a shot by Creed!
Right now, you see what's coming down the line. I never pipe down. Give 100%.
Dawson, what a power move! A bigger night from Schreiber, Dawson, Small, and The Rock, who win their 5th straight game with a 22-14 final over New York.
A lot to unpack in that game there, boys. And, certainly I don't think it's a masterpiece from us. But at the same time, we talk about being a good team and a great team and winning in all kinds of different ways, right? So offensively, obviously, we carried the load tonight. And that was nice to see, boys, and for you guys to see that yourselves. So good job there. Jamie, nice call on Smallsy, like signing him for Hey, Hey, Keon, yeah. I've talked about you enough, all right? So we could go around the room. But Trelly, I got to do a lot of talking, to whatever media and broadcasting. I got asked a question a couple of weeks ago if you took a step back. You do so much for this team, and it was great to see you get rewarded by putting a few balls in the net tonight. But you just keep doing what you're doing, which is being a dominant defender for us, one of the best in the league, and getting better each and every game. So did Latrell take a step back?
Just gonna continue on Maddie. I still can't believe we're the same age. Treasy. Birth certificate.
Speed.
Schreiber, that left-handed dunk shot.
You know what? The journey continues, fellas. The journey continues. Let's get after it here. And John on 3. 1, 2, 3.
In 2016, the Rock family went through an adoption process. Through the Friends of Jacqueline Foundation, 17-year-old Tobin Haas and 6-year-old Nicky Martin were not only signed to lifetime contracts, but officially adopted into the Toronto Rock Brotherhood. The Friends of Jacqueline Foundation focuses on improving the quality of life for children and their families battling pediatric brain tumors by connecting them to sports organizations. The Toronto Rock were the first Canadian-based organization to be a part of this adoption process.
There's this organization called Friends of Jacqueline down in the States, and they pair brain tumor patients, survivors, with typically it's university sports teams. Through my mom, I asked the team if they would be willing to adopt another younger friend at the time who was and still is, obviously, Nicky, who I thought could probably get a lot more out of the experience.
I met him when I got my first tumor in 2013. Yeah, and I've just known him since then, ever since.
Both Tobin and Nicky have been through the same type of brain tumor. Sort of got introduced to Friends of Jacqueline through them. They connected everybody together and said, hey, do you want to join Toronto Rock?
Most teams are adopting signing one person, adopting one person, but this was really special. Tobin said, I love it, but I'm not doing it without Nick. We're gonna present them with jerseys, and it is a contract for the 2017 season, and you'll officially become members of the Toronto Rock Professionals.
The entire foundation, it's just amazing what they do. lacrosse has just been a huge part of our lives since he was 6 years old. I don't know what it would have been like without that. It's always given him something to look forward to, something to boost him up on the rough days, and some real great role models on our team.
Yeah.
We have some really great guys.
Even though he went off to university at the University of Calgary, we were still part of the team. Yeah, it's hard to believe that that much time has passed, and it's been six seasons, I think.
It's neat to think that some of the other players are my age or maybe a couple years older, and it's neat to see where they are. And
There we go.
also some of the older players who were first on the team when I first got there, and just it's fun to see how the team has changed, but kind of more or less the feeling has kind of stayed the same.
We love the team. It takes a lot to keep you away from the Toronto Rock games.
Yes.
Some of the guys like Latrell and Nick and a bunch of other guys, I've known Nicky since he was 6 years old, and they've always been a big support. Some of them have even come to the hospital when Nicky was in having treatment and such.
I don't think I've ever met one of the guys who isn't nice to me.
I think it means everything, you know. They've been through way more than we'll ever be through, and especially in their younger years. So for them just to come out here and, you know, coming in, shooting on an open net or shooting on a goalie, or just, you know, even just giving us some handshakes and stuff like that, like, it means the world to me. So I can only imagine what it means to them.
Good.
What up, bro?
Don't worry.
What's up, Nicky? Practicing tonight?
No, I can't stay for practice.
No, just came to say what up.
Yeah.
What's up, big guy? How are you?
What's up, boys?
You know, if we can do a little something to, you know, maybe make things easier for an individual or inspire them a little bit, it's just something that's good to see through sport. Lots of organizations, and all organizations have their different things that they do, but Toronto's at the forefront of it for sure.
There's a lot of new guys, you know, year after year that, you know, at the start they maybe don't know necessarily what's going on, but quickly, you know, Jamie always does a great job every year of explaining, you know, their role and what, you know, they're all about, and everybody embraces, you know, what they bring to the table, and you know, that's a unique thing, and you know, something that's really cool about our organization.
There's a lot of you guys that haven't been around, that you know, the guys last year probably see him around, but Nicky's part of our team. I signed him to a lifetime contract with us, and he's around with us all the time. He's out on the floors. We love him, and I just wanted to make sure you guys all knew who he was, and you know, at some point, make sure you introduce yourself so he knows who you guys are.
Show him some respect.
He is a vet.
Cool.
How you doing?
Good, are you? Good. Okay. Yeah.
They have so much joy coming out of it, you know, and they're so smart. They know the game. They're so dialed in. It's awesome. It's awesome to have them around, talk to them, you know, it's awesome. I think everybody's definitely taking a step into being like a big brother for them, right? Maybe some guys on teams don't have siblings, or they're the oldest sibling. So they know what it's like to, you know, have a younger sibling, or maybe just to have someone that looks up to you as a role model. So everybody's taking that step.
All right, another night here, boys, for us to get to work, okay? At halftime, I was just talking about a few things there, and I just want to make a point of saying this about Shug and Burnley. You two have just come into this lineup and just played quality minutes for us. Don't let this bite me in the ass, because sometimes the old coach's rule when you compliment someone. But you two have been fucking awesome for us, so just keep that up, and I wanted to make a point of saying that.
Hey, don't f it up now. Hey, don't f it up. You understand? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ultimately, any team, any coach, coaching staff, you know, you are as good as your players, and the players own the results. Listen up, this will be new for all of us.
Okay, so what's going to happen? On your whistle, 3 minutes go. So it's going to come from wrestle one, right? And all you're trying to do is take a shot. As soon as that shot's taken, I'm going to blow the whistle. 3 guys are going to come back the other way.
The big thing for me is trying to get the guys prepared. Some of the things that we've done and tried, you know, experimented have worked well, and hopefully they continue to work well. And you know, sometimes it's like just go and, you know, try it out and see what you find, right? And if you try it out enough, you know, eventually you'll probably come up with a strategy that works.
Good.
You know, this is 3-on-3, it's different. Josh, you pass that ball across the top, run across instead of pick, away they come. It's fun watching you guys perform like this, and you know, you get Creasy doing the wave to the crowd, and we got Smallsy flexing and Trelly with the guns. That's good shit, right? And it's nice to see. Let's keep it up, and that all comes from winning. We got a lot of work to do. Let's keep working. Good job.
5 a.m. on Saturday, baby!
What's up, buddy? What's up,
Cannonball?
How you doing, man?
Thanks for doing this, guys.
This will be good, man. Raider, how are you, brother?
Good to see you, dude.
It doesn't go, eh?
The Rock's extended family gathers at First Ontario Centre for an Alumni Night celebration featuring players from the team's storied history. While these Rock legends may have left their all-star lacrosse play in the past, tonight they will suit up as Team Doyle takes on Team Watson for the ultimate bragging rights.
We're going to be going up to the Hammer Hideaway to grab food, and then I'm going to bring you guys down here to mingle with our rock stars, and then we're going to go up and do some signings for our bands. Sounds good? Yeah, really good. Awesome.
Normally if we have like a 7 o'clock game, I like to be there around 5.
What's up, Nicky? Nicky.
I will get ready and then we'll go out for our first warm-up. We just do a shoot around.
He gets dressed, puts on the same t-shirt and shorts as us, even has his white spandex on. Feels like he's, actually about to play a game.
There's a drill they do where they have a couple defense and a couple offense, and they just try to score pretty much. It's like a mini scrimmage almost.
Tobin, he's just in there, chewing the fat with the boys, just talking around. Game time, we're all giving bumps walking out the door. He's right there giving bumps. He probably has a couple handshakes with the boys. And I've kind of been on a little bit of a streak when Tobin's been there too. So I told him he can't be missing any more home games.
Anytime they're around the team or at the arena, they're just jumping everybody's step, so it's great to see.
In June 2021, when Tobin had a routine test and it showed what eventually was diagnosed as a brand new cancer, Jamie was one of the first people that I contacted. It was important to Tobin, laying in the hospital room, that Jamie knew what was going on. And I think that speaks volumes because we knew he would then let everybody else know.
He's a busy guy, I'm a busy guy, but occasionally he'll text me and just to check in or whatnot, and then that personal connection, that effort from Jamie, I think that speaks volumes to who they are and kind of what they stand for as a team, and just embracing myself. It's going all right. I'm on a daily pill, feeling no symptoms. I'm feeling good, enjoying life and enjoying coming to the games and seeing the guys, and yeah.
Tobin being adopted by the Rock has definitely been a positive experience, and it's a really great distraction that's become far more than a distraction. It's really great to have something so stable to look forward to.
It's a distraction, but it's also like that connection that can help alleviate from whatever hardships are plaguing us in life at the moment.
The nature of this league, eventually you're going to get to the point where it's a one and done. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, right? And we can't play that game right now. But what we can do is work on putting our best game on the table over and over and over. And that's what I was trying to say. And while it is great, you know, over the last couple of games, we've found ways to win. I don't think anyone in here would make the argument that we've been at our best start to finish. That's all the regular season is. It's a fucking preparation. One is to punch your ticket, which we're gonna fucking do, but it's a preparation for that one big game. Can't play it right now, but you can sure play this game here tonight, and you can go out with the mindset that we're gonna be at our fucking best. And that's what we're gonna do. That's what we need to do because we haven't done that last couple. Let's go.
Go, search and finish.
We're ready to go tonight, eh?
Hey, I'm way up, could never be under you. And I never move like a sucker.
3 to go. Josh Dahlwick feeds up top. Here's Dan Craig scores! And the Rock have 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
Schreiber lets it go. Dobson to save the rebound in front. They score again! And Captain America picking up.
I've been unplugged, and I'm unpluggable, been undefeated, feel like a mother too, call me.com, that's www.
Chance and Schreiber has got another one, his second of the night, and now it's 4-0 Rock.
We get it and laugh, we catch a dub and we running it back. I'm like a boxer that's training to fight, cause I wake up and punching to get to the bag. I'm way up, could never be under you.
Hey, he even thought! Come on, Kyle! Yes, that's a terrible call here! You think it doesn't matter, but it does!
And that is going to do it for the first half. And the Swarm are right back in it, down 5-0 at one point.
New game here, okay? New half.
Let's go, Charlie.
Just be better than last half. Be better than the last half. That's all it is.
We gotta be better. I look around the room and everybody's just kind of happy to be here. Like, we're tied for first and everybody just thinks we're gonna show up and win a game. Right, look at the guy beside you. Tell me you're gonna give him every thing you got this half. We gotta be better, man.
The awesome thing is, every one of us right now thinks we can go do this. I got the rock stars here. Nope, shoot Sharpie.
You ready?
You got it, buddy.
Look how scared White is. Look how scared White is.
Timmy, what the f*** are you dealing with here? You can't let him do this. Don't even wear the gloves here.
I got it.
Good. You guys better be ready. I've been training for this.
Everybody, get over the mix in. I gotta get a pick. Get over there, boy.
You want social? The social?
All right, I'll. Hey, for the scrapbook, man. Come on.
White, right here. Right here.
Oh, this is exhausting.
Hey, you ready?
Attaboy, attaboy.
I hope the training staff is too. Get the defibrillators ready.
Welcome! Arzy! You do whatever you want. Have some fun. We're good. Oh, Madman! Hey, Valley! Here we go! Oh, that was almost pretty. Great to see them out here. They're all having a lot of fun. They all look like they're sucking the wind a bit out there. A lot of fun. I know everyone's having a good time.
Thanks, Jamie. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Guys, must feel good to be back out there. What kind of memories come flooding back when you are out there with your old teammates?
lot of memories. Getting announced out there in front of a crowd. It's been 12 years since that's happened, so a lot of memories come flooding back. A lot of great times, memories with the guys in the dressing room leading up to it. Just a fantastic opportunity for us to get back together.
He still got it, baby.
We've been fucking good all year, but we have another fucking level. Let's go finish these guys here. Put a fucking dagger in their fucking season right now, boys.
You know, it's time for us to perform, okay? Let's stop talking, all right? And you mentioned in that meeting at the start about being positive when things aren't going our way, and 100% you're right. And I think that was about individuals, but you need to do that at times as a team too. We also have to, I think even more important, is to acknowledge when we're not doing what we need to do, which is what that was, boys. We're playing. You're playing a dangerous game there. This is right now. Our intensity is nowhere near where it needs to be. Ball's turned over on. I'm just stating facts, all right? It's up to you guys to figure out what you need to do. But I can tell you straight, look y'all in the eye, your intensity and your compete is nowhere near the level it needs to be a successful team and to win night in and night out. That's just a fact. Okay, so I think you guys stop your talking, you think about what you need to do individually, and you go out and you just commit to doing that. And if you do that, maybe, you'll put the dagger. The dagger. Find a way to find your game here for 30 minutes. Who the cares who you're playing? It's about you guys. Get your game going.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Right to the back. Let's go. Compete like. Let's go here. Finish them off. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock. Come on.
Well, they're off to a good start at 7-2, and they're halfway there to their 8th win of the season, but you can tell this one will be a tricky one to close out. Here comes Rogers, scores! The captain, Jalen Rogers, has his second tonight. A lot of smiling Rock fans after a big third quarter. Rock put 4 up on the board and lead 10-4, Shanny. Dalwick gets it down for Keogh, scores! Stephen Keogh has his second tonight, and the Rock move ahead 11-4.
Your best 5 minutes of the game here, and it's over. You around, you could get in a game. End it.
Schreiber in, scores! A man on a mission, flying to the crease, Tom Schreiber. It's a hat trick. 12-4. Mans top of the crease. Oh, what a goal! Behind the back for a thing of beauty. Zach Mans.
Behind the back, just through the legs, I think.
A swarm cash in again. 4 for 4, and Andrew Q picks up another one.
Come on, Rosie.
Hey, let's go. Cleaner. You go, shooter. I'm passing it to you. Come around. Lozzie, get ready for a rip.
There's a chance in front, and the Rock get another. Trickles past Wendy. 16-7. Hochstrauser and Cecile have got the flippers off. Referee is quickly trying to break that up. The clock reads 0, and the Rock celebrate their 7th victory in a row. And they're 8-2 now, and at the top of the East Conference standings.
I think it's safe to say that Toronto Rock are the hottest team in the NLL.
Holy crap, this is amazing. Honestly, I've been to Raptors games, I've been to Leafs games. I never thought it would be like this. This is unbelievable. Whatever you think about lacrosse, it's not true. This is amazing.
Yeah. How close is that?
Almost a career ender coming off the floor.
Come on, Nicky.
I'll be quick, boys. Obviously challenged you guys at the half, and you came out and answered the bell. I think it was January 8th, if I have it right. We played a lot of good lacrosse here, boys, since then, coming out of the break. And we've got a lot of our traveling out of the way. We've been on the road. You've done a ton of good things. I think we've It's really showed us as a group what we're capable of, and also highlighted, maybe what we need to work on game in and game out. But we've done a lot of good. Hell of a job tonight getting the job done, and don't be satisfied, which I know we're not. Good job, boys. That's all I got.
This is a guy that he scores goals for our team, but like that's not even the most important thing he does. Like if in the way that Dan Craig hustles and gets back and sets picks in the middle, like just an ultimate teammate. So great game, Craig. In the
Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3, rock!
A big impact on Nicky is experiencing how a real team operates, how they support each other no matter what, and that's what teamwork is all about, right?
Going through cancer, knowing there's a team behind you that actually cares what's going on. These are your teammates cheering you on.
It instilled those values of kind of working hard, being part of the team, and building that sense of community.
I think it's amazing, really, the fact that they have that perspective and have that, kind of day-to-day mentality is it's pretty special to have around.
Face of an old friend you haven't seen in years. Stories turn to songs and laughter to tears. These things aren't a given, they're a gift to behold.
Teams are families. Arenas become second homes. The older generations are celebrated for their contributions. The younger generations are encouraged for their potential.
This is a tough league to get wins in, but we also believe if we can worry about ourselves and if we can put our best game out there night after night, just let it stand on its own and see where that gets you. And we're confident if we do that, we're going to be successful more often than not.
Listen, we're looking to keep this thing on the roll, It's a perfect opportunity for me to be confident, go be a beast, go and represent. These are the times we got to dial in health. Body, are you taking care of your body after practice? Playing that full 60 minutes in the game. If you make it to playoffs, first round, second round, hopefully the ship,
Individually, you battle for one another and band together for individuals' larger battles. All because family is worth fighting for.
You got a beat going? Just put your gear on? Look at Patty's leaking right now. Get drenched.
Thank you.
You're mic'd up there?
Yeah.
Billy Bobble Fist.
We were pretty good, weren't we?
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice, man.